mist upon the levels.
My name is Matt, and I run a project called To the Trees. We run tree walks and workshops in Glastonbury with the aim of teaching people about the trees, how to identify them, and aiming at helping people to develop a connection with nature. So sycamore, which we've seen already, has rounded edges, not very pointy on the edge and slightly serrated. Field maple, very, very different, a lot more rounded and with larger lobes. So these indentations cause larger lobes. To the Trees is a project that I started. I walk around Glastonbury regularly, and I'm a musician as well, and I like to take my guitar out and sing songs to the trees. I'm inspired by nature. That is the main point of inspiration for my creativity. I decided to invite people along with me because I thought that this would be an interesting point of connection. Alright, so lime, the word lime is not related to citrus lime. It's a linden known as in Europe. Its Latin name is Tilia, and there are 3 different types of lime native to the UK. Small leaf lime, large leaf lime, and the common lime. To the Trees is for anybody. It's for members of the public, it's for the Glastonbury community, it's for the trees, it's to the trees. It is for people who want to foster a connection to nature, want to learn a little bit more about how to identify the trees. The branches at the top, they're also smooth, so they're also new growth. So this is a tree that's been pollarded at some point. Pollarded means chopped at this height. This is a technique that's used to prolong the life of trees, and ash trees respond particularly well to it. As I started walking more and talking to people, I realised that there was a big gap in this knowledge, and this was knowledge that I had and that I could share with people. So we have arrived now at the ancient oaks, Gog and Magog. These are quite famous trees in Glastonbury. People come from all over the world to say hello and to give their offerings and to say thanks to them. This one on the left here is the male tree, Gog, and on the right the female tree, Magog. So these 2 oaks were known to form a part of an avenue of oaks that led to the Tor. And it's said, in terms of ageing, it's said that some of the farmers around here, when they were clearing out their field, found stumps of oak tree that had 2,000-year rings in them. This might be just hearsay and things like that, but 2,000 is quite old. Oaks tend to take 200 years growing, 200 years standing still, and then 200 years dying, which is kind of 600 and they're old, 800 and they're getting ancient. They can live to over 1,000. I'd say we're around 800 or 1,000 here. With my eyes upon the distance and my feet upon the road, my mind shows no resistance. My body knows. My heart drifts on the ocean. My breath upon the air. If I was to name a specific tree in Glastonbury that was my favourite, then there's a tree called the Wiggly Oak in 2 fields over, and it's this oak that's been pollarded at one point, and the branches that have regrown in spirals and loops. It forms a shape like this, and it fuses back at the top again, and this seems like some kind of portal, but it's just it looks like a giant bonsai. The growth pattern on this tree is specifically nice. It's one of my favourite trees, but this one I'm sat on, this lovely lime tree, is a beautiful one as well. You can climb right up in the top of this tree. You know, I mentioned the pinnate leaf system? Pinnate leaf system. So this is a similar thing going on here. This is one leaf with many leaflets, and they grow walnuts. Obviously these are not ripe yet, they won't come ripe until later in the year, in the autumn. You also notice a slight difference in the leaf shape here. The sessile oak leaves are more rectangle. Their lobes tend to be less defined than the English oak. So you can find out more about To The Trees at tothetrees.co.uk. I also have a Facebook group which is To The Trees. You can find that by searching To The Trees. I have channels all over the place, but they're all centrally accessible by tothetrees.co.uk.
The water, quench your thirst, you're an old wind blowing, you're an old wind blowing, you're an old wind blowing, and you're a river overflowing. I wait